must be really nice to have a job where you get to sit around and read all day.
It's all drunks and crazy people.
This story is super important. You know, we're putting faces and names to people that we just might walk by every day.
That's right.
Why is it important for you to do this?
Well, I think that it's all about bias, right? Because there are certain people who may look at me and say, oh, I know his story, I know where he comes from, I know who his dad is. They don't know me. They don't know my real story. Just as I wouldn't assign a story to somebody on the street just because they're on the street. They have a life.
Patrons are staging an action.
The library has not been sanctioned an official emergency shelter.
In the public, an act of civil disobedience turns into a standoff with police when homeless people in Cincinnati seek shelter from the cold by taking over the public library. You're back into a library.
I don't want to be alone anymore.
You don't have to be.
Again,
That's right.
many years later.
That's right. To set it in a library, which is... it's a vital component to how these people on the street connect with the outside world. You know, if you're thinking about, well, you're in a library and you have 2 hours to use the computer, so you're looking for a job, you're writing your family, you're watching TV, catching up on the news. So libraries really serve to bridge the divide between the haves and the have-nots.
Mr. Griffith, I gotta talk to you.
There's not enough shelter for us people on the street.
Who is us?
It's an opportunity to shed some light on something that, people do just walk by, and we're on this floating ball in space, and we're all on it together. So, we got to take care of each other.
You know, when you work with Emilio on this, talk about the passion both of you have for a story like this.
Well, I don't know if I'm as passionate as Emilio. Emilio made the movie, which takes tremendous passion because it's very arduous to direct a movie.
Yeah.
And but I know that Emilio is somebody who is loved and admired by everybody in the business. His whole family, his dad, Marty, and Charlie. And, people love Emilio. And when you're available to shoot with him, you look forward to going.
When you pull together a group of actors like this, you kind of stand back a little bit as a fan, and you kind of watch them, and you're like, wow, right? That was an amazing moment. And you try not to geek out as a fan and try to just keep it cool. But it's hard sometimes.
Use it to get some food, maybe a room.
You're gonna offer me money and then tell me what to do with it? How do you know what I need?